was set up. I did not do it.
Bounce from town to town like rubber checks.
Bago. Johnny Bago.
Didn't know at the time I'd pay double for the crime. Not to mention a serious problem with the opposite sex.
I'm his ex-wife.
I guess that's friggin' that. Like an anchovy to an alley cat. Johnny Bago's gonna have to stay a little further down the lost highway. You see, that's friggin' that. Talking to a big old diplomat. Johnny Bago's gonna have to stay a little further down the lost highway. A little further down the lost highway.
Where, Pops? Inside.
Are you lonely? Me too. I'm a buxom beauty, mid-20s, hot to trot, seeking stomping stallion. Well, sounds like you're looking for me, huh? Please send recent photo. I'm not gonna get that. Here we go. Don't shoot. I'm gonna go quietly. I was getting kind of lonely on the road anyway.
Where are they?
They?
Come on, I know they came in here.
Oh, I did hear somebody next door, but you know how it is when you're in the toilet. You just want to keep your eyes shut on affairs.
Oh, shut up, you idiot! They went out the damn window. Get out of my way, you idiot!
Skip washing the hands today.
Let me get your change.
Keep it. I'm in a hurry.
That's too bad. We got a nice little town here.
Tell you what, next time we're in town, I'll book ourselves a TP. We'll have ourselves a regular powwow.
That sounds like a good deal.
Ooh, I see a timber doodle. What the hell is a timber doodle anyway? Who cares? All I know is I got you now, Johnny Bago.
Hold it right there!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm commandeering this vehicle. Official police business. Move over.
Listen here, Wyatt Earp. I'm on official police business myself, and the man I've been chasing for 3 months is right up there.
All I care about's my Lola. She's not getting away from me again. No, I said, move over.
You need the seat adjusted?
If I catch her this time, I'm gonna tie her to the porch.
Oh, terrific. We're chasing your dog.
Not my dog. My Lola.
Where are we going?
Taking a shortcut.
A shortcut? A shortcut to where?
Shortcut to here.
What was that noise?
Don't worry, it's just a transmission.
Don't I need a transmission?
Well, Little Red Rooster, I'm gonna turn you into a capon. You laid a finger on my Lola.
Please, Sheriff, I didn't touch her. Don't hurt me. I don't want to be no capon.
Now, where's my Lola?
I don't know where she went. We split up after we went through the bathroom window.
Oh, now she ain't even here. Perfect.
first chance I get to relax at a normal-sized John, read the papers, a freaking cop's got to stick a gun in my face. It's enough to give a guy cramps for the rest of his life.
Talking to yourself? That's not good. I surprised you?
Yeah, you surprised me. Most they ever gave me at a gas station when a fill-up was a free tumbler. What are you doing in here?
Well, I saw you were traveling alone, and I'm traveling alone.
Look, lady, let me tell you something about myself. I've been around long enough to know that there ain't no Santa Claus, and there ain't no little pea underneath the walnut shell, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gullible.
That's right, I'm not gullible. So come on, let's have it. You in some kind of trouble or something?
Trouble?
Yeah, trouble. Is somebody after you?
Well, lots of people are after me. Mostly men. But I guess that's what happens when you look like me, and you're nice to people.
Nice to people?
Okay. I know you're gonna find this very strange. But back there at the gas station, when you were checking your oil, I saw the way you handled your dipstick. And I noticed you have very nice hands. And I thought to myself, what a nice man. Why can't I ever meet a nice man like that? And then I said, oh, he won't talk to me. He probably thinks he needs a lot of money or some clever come-on line. And then I thought, well, why not just go with him? Just go. Just cut out all that stuff that gets in the way. And if he can't stand having me around, he'll just tell me to leave. So, do you want me to leave?
Nah.
Come on, Pops. I mean, Lola didn't just disappear. You must have seen where she went.
Maybe she went with that shifty-looking guy in the Bago.
This shifty-looking guy in the Bago?
That's him.
Well, Sheriff, it looks like the woman you're after is with the man I'm after.
That's the creep I saw in the crapper. What did you say he was wanted for again?
Murder.
Oh, my God. And I thought her going with Bart was a fate worse than death.
Okay, we'll work together. You give me a picture of her and we'll put out an APB on both of them. We're gonna need something more recent.
That was taken 3 weeks ago.
Your wife is in high school?
My daughter.
Your daughter?
Lola's 17.
Did you hear that, Johnny? 17. As in minor. As in Mann Act. As in slap 20 years on the back end of your murder rap.
So, where you going, stranger?
I'm just going.
How existential. Hey, why don't we get out of Arizona?
I didn't even know we were in Arizona. What's your name?
Lola. L-O-L-A. Lola.
Johnny. J-O-N-I. Johnny. Johnny and Lola.
Johnny and Lola.
Johnny and Lola, sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S.
I'm dedicating this new rose to the memory of my son.
Beautiful gesture, my Don.
So, Vincent, have you come to tell me his death has been avenged?
No, Don Rosselli, it is with great shame I bring the last hitter who failed.
Is this Tommy testimony?
First from the chipper.
Tommy, you were all right. Always with a joke. And a snappy dresser, too.
I do have some good news, Don Rosselli. Our people downtown tipped us his wife tracked Tanuti somewhere down in Arizona. Should I put Goose the Featherman on it?
Goose! No, I don't like his ways. His mind is sick. and twisted like a Lappageria rosea vine. But he kills like an angel. Goose.
Now, what was that?
That was reverse, first and third. Second's holding. Well, there goes second.
Look, maybe you don't grasp the urgency of this situation. I am on the trail of a murderer and a kidnapper. I have to have this car fixed.
I can get some peace around here. I'll have it for you tomorrow.
Hey, wait your freaking turn! Promise me that you'll call my teepee if you find him.
Sure I will, right after I kill him. Imagine, in 1 semester, she went from home ec to running away with a murderer.
I chap. Your lips are so dry, Johnny. You're not nervous around me, are you?
No, of course not. Hold block!
It's okay, Johnny. No and no.
No, what?
No fruit, no vegetables. That's all I need to know.
Oh. Thank you, honey.
It's not gonna be a problem. Tell the boss to forget about it. I got a good lead. Ba-bing, ba-boom. The little creep is out of business. I'm talking close out.
Jersey plates, huh? So, Don Roselli, you think you can outsmart Beverly Teresa Florio of South Amboy, huh? I'm watching you, animal. It isn't bad enough I'm stranded in the middle of this ashtray. I gotta eat this food.
If it's not fried or canned, they don't have it.
That's why God made ketchup.
I have to eat in places like this all the time. May I make a suggestion?
Please do.
Order the small salad without dressing. Have them bring you a side of tuna, hold the mayo. A little vinegar, a little oil, some chopped pimento olives. You have yourself a fresh salade niçoise. 275 calories.
285 with the olives, but why quibble?
I find myself a little bit at loose ends right now. May I join you?
But of course.
Stop now, Johnny. Colorado.
So this is Colorado, huh?
No, this is Utah, and New Mexico's over there, and Colorado's over here.
Hey, Lola, you're not making fun of me, are you? Because I was never very good in geometry.
Just didn't have a good teacher. Come on. Let's go take some pictures. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Come on. Hurry, Johnny. You're so slow. Come on. It's so beautiful out here. Come on. You see, Johnny? This is the Four Corners, where all 4 states come together in one spot. This is Colorado, the Rocky Mountain state. This is Arizona, canyon country. This is Utah, no caffeine, no alcohol, just me. And this is New Mexico, land of enchantment. Hey, what state are you in now, Johnny?
I believe it's called the state of arousal. There, Lola.
I thought I was doomed to spend the rest of my life alone, and suddenly in the middle of nowhere, I meet someone of your intelligence and sophistication. I'm embarrassing you. I'll stop.
No, don't stop. I can handle it.
You're 7.5, right?
I beg your pardon?
Your shoe size, 7.5, right?
Well, yes. How did you...
I have a sense about these things. I'm in ladies' footwear.
I always have a terrible time getting fitted. I'm a double E.
Well, I have a sample case full of 7.5 double E's in my teepee. Would you like to try them on?
I don't even know your name.
Clark. Clark Jordan. Shall we?
I know who you are. I know who you work for, and I know exactly what your coroner's report is going to say. Capiche?
Lady, are you out of your freaking mind?
Is this man bothering you, darling?
Not anymore, darling.
I'm sorry about that, Lola. Get a little excited here, that's all. All right, just a second here. Oh, that's good, honey. Oh, big smile, honey. Good. Oh, that's beautiful. Hey, swing your hair back. There you go. There's magazine material here. Oh, my, what a heartbreaker. Oh, boy, you're looking good in New Mexico, honey. Very nice.
Okay, now I want a picture in Utah with my Johnny.
Absolutely. It's a very good idea, Lola. Look that. Automatic here. That should be just about perfect. Put these down. Oh! Oh, boy. Ow! Ow!
That was so brave of you, Johnny, throwing yourself in front of that cactus for me.
You just hurt to get these things out of me, would you?
Did I detect an impatient little boy?
No, it's just not really my idea of foreplay, you know? Ow!
Well, as my father likes to say at dinner time, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation?
Ow! What do we have here? Lola, 7 pounds, 2 ounces. 6/14, 1975. 1975? What does that make you? Let me see. You get 5, carry 2, subtract the 1. No, you add a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5, 6. What are you, about 22, 23?
No, silly, I'm 17.
No!
Well, Lola, I really made a hash of it this time. When am I going to learn not to bump heads with somebody whose head is as hard as...
Honey, is that you?
Yes, dear, in here.
Now, are you sure you don't have time to sit down to a proper supper? You've been driving Highway 160 all day. I don't want your legs to go numb like they did when you were chasing those tropical fish salesmen.
I'm not going to rest until our baby's head lays safely on this pillow.
You are a great man, Caesar.
No, I'm not. I'm just a Boy, a bossy dad.
Come on now. I'm going to show you something that is going to cheer you up. Come on.
That's what friends are for.
Oh, Johnny, if you love me, what difference does it make if I'm 17 or 18?
What difference does it make? I'll tell you what difference it makes. It's the difference between doing a nice short 20-year sentence or an inconveniently long 40-year sentence.
Well, what are you talking about? You didn't do anything.
When I say I did something, I didn't do nothing, and I ain't gonna do nothing. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take you home.
Well, maybe I don't want to go home, Johnny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and maybe I should have mentioned that my daddy's the sheriff.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Johnny,
That's just
don't worry.
beautiful.
Johnny, he doesn't have any jurisdiction outside of Arizona.
You do whatever you want in any state, whatever you want to do. Just do what the hell you want to do. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Johnny, wait, don't leave me. Johnny, wait.
Just like freaking Locust. Fasten your seatbelts, baby cakes. Stop, Mommy and Daddy. Where the hell are my keys? I can't find my keys. Where the hell are my keys? Oh, hell. I must have lost them in the freaking desert!
You know, Johnny, there are some guys that wouldn't think being stranded with me was a fate worse than death.
Now, you keep talking like that, young lady, I'm gonna wash your mouth out with soap! What the hell's that?
Our next door armadillo?
Cocktails.
Oh, we'll be right with you.
She got a headache.
You never take me anywhere.
Oh, really? What about the 4 state lines we crossed today? Give me credit for something.
Okay, Johnny, let's not go out tonight. Maybe you'd rather have all those people out there suspicious of what's going on in here, hmm?
How'd he do?
Oh, now that's more like it. Well, come on down.
I'm Johnny. This Lola here.
I'm Buddy, and this is Joe.
Hi.
I'm sorry about slamming the door in your face before. You just kind of surprised us.
Sneaking up's Joe's specialty. She's regular NVA. I met her when I fell through a tunnel outside of DNBN Foo. When she didn't cut my damn throat, I thought, I'm gonna marry that gal.
Oh, Buddy, for crap's sake, now don't mind him. He's been drinking loudmouth soup since Sedona.
Oh, medic, how soon they get used to freedom. So, Johnny, what line are you in?
My line? I'm a naturalist. I'm into florals, florists. What do you do?
Oh, we're all out here on a retreat. We're child welfare officers.
Your complexion is so young looking, honey. What's your secret?
Maybe it's because I'm a health nut.
Oh, that's okay, buddy. That's okay.
Oh, that's for Lola.
Well, Lola's on medication. Matter of fact, I should get her the cold air. Come on, sweetheart. Let's get inside.
By the way, Chuck, where'd you get those great earrings? Buddy found them at the beach with his metal detector.
Metal detector.
Yes, sir.
Am I acting silly?
Not at all. A woman needs beautiful things to feel beautiful.
Oh, Clark, you understand so much about women. My husband, my ex-husband, never understood anything.
If I'm not overstepping my boundary, may I say that I don't think you really knew how to appreciate a woman like you.
Overstep all you want, baby face. You don't happen to have this Bernino in a beige, do you?
Oh, we have beige. We have cinnamon and a naughty new color called Pinky Pinky Pink.
What was that?
No, it's some sort of brassiere strap. Could be from a girdle.
Well, you're never gonna find my keys.
I'm sorry, Johnny. These searches take time, especially with you and Lola crossing 4 state lines and all.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about that, too. Look, buddy, I know we just met and everything, but, do you think that Lola could sleep on your couch tonight?
That bad, huh?
Well, gonna be honest with you there, buddy. We're just kind of having marital problems right now. You know what I mean?
Johnny, is there another man involved in this fracas?
I don't see how that's any of your freaking business.
Oh, cool your jets, Johnny. I'm only asking you as a professional counselor.
All right, well, look, there is another man, okay? I'm just a little uncomfortable talking about it, that's all.
I hear you. Johnny, you just take it off your mind. Well, hell, we're all brothers of the Bago.
Now, let me tell you something, honey. I got as many shrink degrees as Buddy has nose hairs, but there is one little surefire piece of marital advice that you don't find in any book.
I'm listening.
Don't ever, ever have a fight with the lug and let him go to bed without hauling the ashes. You understand what I'm saying? No matter what excuse he comes up with.
Why, thank you, Joe. I think I'm going to remember that one.
You find the keys?
Nope. Have to go back in the morning.
Yeah, listen, Lola, sweetheart, grab a toothbrush because we're sleeping over at Buddy and Joe's tonight.
Hey, Joe, I already told Johnny it's okay.
Negative, Buddy. I'm issuing new orders.
What the hell's he talking about?
We're going to work on our marriage, Johnny. Tonight. Right here. Together.
Oh, no, wait a second. But you promised me this.
Maybe you should take Joe's advice on this. Her way usually works pretty good.
Buddy, wasting a full moon, honey. Now stop yabbering and go get him our Johnny man.
Sorry, Johnny. It's not like we're handing you down a life sentence or anything.
That's what you think.
You're mad at me.
You're damn right I'm mad at you. Let me tell you something. I don't like being used by people.
How did I use you?
You only ran away with me to get back at what? Your parents? Your evil stepmother? What?
My father.
Your father? Oh, what did he do? Is he a whacker or something like that?
No!
No? Well, what'd he do?
Well, he interrogates every guy who asks me out. And he runs their license and checks their priors. And he won't let me go anywhere without putting an APB out on me. How am I expected to have any fun?
That's it?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got it easy. Let me tell you something. My old man was no freaking sheriff. He was a hitman.
No.
Yeah. And believe me, you wouldn't want to see him in a bad mood either. First thing he would do when he came home was yell, "Hey, fathead, where's my shoes?" See, I used to shine his shoes every day. All 20 pairs of them, spit polished. And God forbid if there was one smudge on any of them. Crazy bastard would take my head in between his feet, start scrubbing my face with a shoe brush. Yeah. Took me 20 years to get rid of all them blackheads. So, you see, Lola, you got your whole life to screw things up. I mean, have a little patience.
Clark, I think we might be getting into an area that's a little too weird for me. I keep wondering, what would my mother think?
You don't have to worry about your mother. You only have me to worry about.
I am thinking about you and what you're doing. What are you doing? It's very cold. Not in a good way. I guess this is the dessert part of the program, which I believe I'd like to skip if that's all right. Would I be terribly naive to think that your name isn't really Clark Jordan?
They call me Goose.
You lied to me.
No, dear, you lied to me. You're not a 7.5. You're a 9!
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Actually, I'm looking for Johnny Tenuti. You seen him around anywhere?
mean, what kind of kid in the right mind just jumps into the first car they see with a man they don't even know? I mean, for all you know, I could be an axe murderer. I could hack you up into a million pieces and leave you chopped up all over the road.
Oh, I knew you weren't going to do that.
I thought I told you to put on your PJs.
I did.
No, you didn't. You got on your P's, but where's your J's?
They were too long.
Well, now they're too short. Look, it's past your bedtime, so just go to sleep, would you, please?
Where are you going to sleep?
I'm going to sleep right here on the sofa.
Well, it's not going to be uncomfortable.
Not as uncomfortable as the federal penitentiary. Now get in there. Come on. Drive me crazy. I can't believe you're putting me through this situation just because your daddy won't let you have any fun.
It's not just that. My father's never been around when I've needed him. He's always out on the highway chasing people. Do you know he's killed 11 men in the line of duty?
Oh, well, that's just great. Maybe I could help him make it an even dozen.
Anyway, when I was this little girl, I suddenly developed this body. And then none of the other girls wanted to play with me anymore. And I was all alone. That is, until the boys noticed me. Then my father noticed that the boys noticed me, and he didn't like that. But at least he finally noticed. I just wanted somebody to pay some attention to me, that's all.
Yeah, well, you got my attention. Go to sleep.
Johnny?
What?
Can't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Oh, what can I tell you? This is my first babysitting job. Go to sleep.
I'm hungry.
You just brushed your freaking teeth. Go to sleep, you nut.
I'm thirsty.
Kids. This is insanity.
Thank you, Johnny.
You're welcome. Good night.
Johnny, I'm scared.
Gosh, Lola, will you let me go?
Can't you just sleep in the bed over here, please?
What do you think this is, a lumber party? Go to sleep. I bet you got it pretty good at home compared to this, don't you?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah. And I'll bet you 10 to 1 your parents are worried sick about you. You should be home.
You're right. I want to go home. I want my dodo.
What the hell is Dodo?
Sheriff, got a call to our APB from the check station up at Four Corners. Someone fitting Lola's description came through in an RV about 4:30.
Four Corners? I'm 100 miles the wrong way. Did they say if Lola was all right?
She's all right, don't worry. Sheriff, they said she was practically sitting on the murderer's lap.
Look, I want you to call that lady cop at the Wigwam Motel. Tell her to get her butt down to Four Corners if she wants to find her murderer. Come on, Dodo. We're bringing Lola home.
Hello?
Miss Florio?
Yes?
We've located your murderer.
You found him?
Yes, ma'am. Sheriff Dodd wants you to meet him at Four Corners RV Park pronto.
Three hats to the cot. 3 hats to the cot. Oh, God, here we go. Here we freaking go. Hey, one, I'm back. 15 will get you 20. 3 hats to the cot. Give me out. Oh, come on, Eddie, not tonight. No means no.
Johnny, wake up. You're just having a nightmare.
Who are you?
I'm Lily, silly.
Oh, yeah. The real nightmare.
Learned a lot of things about you last night, Johnny.
Oh, God, Lola, I didn't do nothing to you last night, did I?
Relax, you didn't do anything. You just said some things in your sleep.
I did? Like what?
Like you were in prison, and now you're running from people. All kinds of people. The police.
Yeah. Look, Lola, let me tell you something. There's a lot of people out there who think I did something that I didn't do that would like to see me back in jail, you know? And there's other people who know what I do, what the other people think, that would just like to see me whacked before I can convince anybody that I didn't do anything in the first place. You understand?
So what you're saying is you're completely innocent.
That's right. You're damn right I am. I'm innocent.
Well, you know what, Johnny? That makes two of us.
Well, thanks. So, you're not a hitman then, huh?
Hitman? Lady, I'm a salesman. I sell little stuffed monkeys, dodo dolls.
I guess you probably think this is a little strange.
Nah. I'm just thinking about whether I ate the last of them candy bars I had in the car.
What kind of a weird, perverted chocolate syrup? Can you imagine that? Uh-oh. Here come the ants.
Iron out your problems, did you?
Yes, we did.
No, we did. Not the way you're thinking.
Whatever you say.
Anyway, we were out prospecting, and I hit the damn mother lode, Johnny. 3 brass sport coat buttons, a partial bridge with a gold inlay and 2 crowns, a wing nut, and 27 cents.
Look, buddy, look, she's getting dressed right now. Can you come back later, please?
One more thing, Johnny. Do these look familiar?
You found the keys, buddy! You found the keys! I love you!
Got another little surprise for you. Clark is looking for you out there. Says he's a friend of yours.
Oh, my God, it's him.
You see, Bill, I was right. It is that other fella Johnny was talking about. And for once, I didn't go stumbling through the tripwire. I didn't say boo about you being here.
And you did the right thing, buddy. You did the absolute right thing. Now, look, guys, we gotta move. We gotta get out of here.
Could we get our Johnny Mathis
Right,
back?
the
You never know when we might have problems of our own to iron out.
Brothers of the Bago.
I can't believe Goose followed me here.
Who is Goose?
He's a hitman, a hired hitter.
That handsome guy?
You gotta stop being fooled by a guy's looks.
What can I do to help you, Johnny?
Well, I can start by getting the hell out of here before the freaking shooting starts.
Okay, I'll go if that's what you want. I won't forget you.
I wish everybody would forget about me for a damn change. Listen, you take care of yourself, okay? L-O-L-A, Lola?
You too. J-O-N-I, Johnny. Hey, Johnny, why don't you drop by next year when I'm 18?
I don't start that again. Yes, sir. No fruit, no vegetables, nothing. Okay?
We're going to need to ask you a few questions, sir. Please pull over to the RV section.
Okay.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Where are you coming from?
Four Corners.
Any perishables?
Not a one.
Sir, would you mind pulling over here for a second? Appreciate it.
I have absolutely no perishables in here, officer, I assure you.
You do, huh? What do you call this?
It's
Strawberry.
Perishable.
Officer, I've never seen this girl before in my life.
Oh, come on now, Uncle Goose. You haven't forgotten about your very own niece.
How old are you, Miss Niece?
15. No, 16. Wait, what state are we in?
Step out of the vehicle, Uncle Goose.
Beat it, fruit cop.
If you want to make my day, please do something stupid with that gun. Otherwise, get your perverted butt out of that car! Bago! All right, move in, boys. Did you hurt you, honey?
No, Daddy, I'm fine. And I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
It's me who should apologize. I got too much iron in my britches.
Can I hug you, Daddy?
Well, what are you waiting for, an engraved invitation? I missed you, darling. I found these in her bag, Sheriff. They crossed several state lines. Won't be any problem pressing charges, her being a minor and all. And if you wanted to take the sicko into the back room with a rubber hose, well, we'd all understand. I don't intend to do anything but take Lola right on home. We all got some growing up to do. I'm gonna leave him for her.
You sick, twisted pervert!
Dear Ma, I was just sitting here thinking of you and, well, missing you and everything. Does Mr. Vanzetti still bring you those little biscottis in the morning? Ah, Ma, I'm just beating around the damn bush. I've done a terrible thing, Ma. A terrible thing. And if I don't get this off my chest, I just know I'm gonna burn in hell for this. You see, there was this beautiful young girl, and she wanted to leave her family and run away with me. But I couldn't let her do that, Ma. So I made up this terrible story about Pop to make her feel better about her own old man. And I'm very happy to say that it worked. But I couldn't help wondering if Pop maybe overheard me from heaven or wherever. I just feel so low about the whole thing. Hey, Ma, you remember how I used to have all Pop's shoes polished when he'd come home from a job? He'd look down at all those beat-up shoes and he'd say, "Hey, nice job, Johnny. Just don't get too good at the shining business. I see big things for you. You're gonna be an extortionist." That familiar, huh? Take care, Ma. Love.